Hello, everybody. So this year, Natalie and I are switching up our series theme again, and we are going to be working with cut files. So my plan for this is I binge cut my cut files, and I always end up with a whole iris container that are just cut files ready to go that I haven't used yet. So my plan is to kind of go through those cut files and use them up this year with this series. I'm also going to show you how you can kind of alter or dress up some cut files by cutting them in different colored papers, or in this case, I'm going to ink all of the edges up on my cut file with some vintage photo Distress Oxide ink. I can pretty much promise you that all of my cut files will come from Cut to You, because that's the only place I get cut files from. I am on Gwen's design team, but before I was on Gwen's design team, I was an avid shopper, so I have lots of cut files here. I am also going to be stash driving and using a good bit of a Cocoa Daisy kit. This one is from the summertime. I think it's July's kit. I still have lots of these kits in my stash. I stopped my subscription in November of last year, but I have loads of product, so I am going to try to kind of use up those products during 2023, and then maybe I'll resubscribe in 2024 because I do really love the kits. I just have lots and lots of them here. So the July kit came with this gorgeous lighthouse washi, and it's really cool because instead of being like a horizontal washi, the design on it is actually made to put it vertically down a page. And so that's what I'm going to do with it. I'm going to put a strip of this washi down both sides of my page, and I love how this turned out. So cute. I'm working on a beach layout today, which I know isn't your kind of typical January theme, but the cut file was a beachy one, and I still have lots of these beach photos to put together a album for my sister, and her wedding anniversary is in June, and this is going to be a gift for her. So I am going to go ahead and probably be throwing in some beach projects all winter and most of spring. I want to tuck my photo in underneath this cute little starfish, and then I'm going to take some of these patterns and I'm going to back just some of the little net pieces on this cut file. I don't want to back them all because I like the idea of this looking like a net, right? But I also want to add just a touch more color and a touch more pattern to this page. So I am going to grab two of these pattern papers, and I'm just going to add just a touch of color behind this net to give it a bit of interest. Not backing all of them, just backing a few here and there. And I'm just using my new Vigilux adhesive. This is how I back cut files all the time. I don't always keep all of that footage in because it gets a little bit boring, but I didn't do all of these little squares, so I felt like it was okay. We'll leave a couple in. And then if you were wondering how I back my cut files, now you know. So this is what I'm happy with. Just a couple little bit of color in that cut file. And then I am going to cover some of this up with some of my embellishments, but not too bad. For my title, my kit, Cocoa Daisy kit, has this, all these beachy kind of sayings, and I decided that I wanted to use one of those as my title. So the title's a little long. That's okay. I don't mind. And I as you can see, I have so much of this kit still left. So I'm not worried about, I want to use as much of it as I can, and I still have loads of it left, but that's all right. We're just going to put it back in its little awesome package and pull it out for next time. Since these are planner stickers and embellishments, some of them are clear and some of the sticker paper is a little bit thinner, which is perfect for scrapping small like traveler's notebooks and things like that, but I really want to kind of bulk these stickers up, add an extra layer to them just to make them a little more stable on my 12 by 12 scrapbook page. So I am adhering these elements to white cardstock and then fussy cutting them out. So I'm going to use this geotag, and I'm also going to use that title piece, and then I'm going to go ahead and ink everything up using my Vintage Photo Distress Oxide ink. And I'm going to go ahead and get these elements in place, see what I like, see what I might want to pop up with some foam tape, and etc., etc. It's just getting my ideas into place here, kind of moving stuff around. I am going to use one of the full box stickers, and I'm going to treat it like a piece of paper. I'm going to pull it off and I'm going to tear it. Well, not a piece of paper, but like a scrap of paper. So I'm going to go ahead and just tear it in half and ink it up. And then I can go ahead and I'm going to use it just for little tuck spots that I can layer some embellishment on top of. And Cocoa Daisy stickers are super sticky, so I don't even need to worry about adding like extra adhesive. I haven't destroyed this sticker at all. It's still plenty sticky and will be just fine. Give it a good press down and we are good to go. So I do want to add a little bit up at the top. I'm kind of thinking about my design, where my clusters should be, where things would look good clustered. I'm going to use that other piece of that pattern and kind of pop it here up at the top. So we have a little accent cluster up at the top, kind of like the point to our little triangle of embellishment clusters. And I'm going to grab my very favorite Big Mama foam tape, and I'm going to pop up my title piece and give it a little bit of oomph. And then that also allows me to go ahead and tuck some stuff in. This is the Big Mama foam tape, just the regular foam tape, which is doesn't have as much lift as the Big Mama foam tape too. So I am just going to go ahead and give it a little bit of lift, not a lot. And then it also gives me a little bit of separation. So now I can go ahead and kind of tuck stuff down and behind different places. I'm going to put that geotag up at the top, but then I'm going to use that open space to add in some embellishments up at the top. And now that I kind of know where all of those clusters are going to be, I'm going to grab the die cuts in the kit and the rub-ons, and I'm going to add all of the little bits and bobs to this layout. I'm also going to pull out my Scrap and Happy Studio canvas flares. And I'm going to use those canvas flares to, again, add a little bit more interest and a little bit of a different texture to my layout. As you can see, I still have the entire page of rub-ons in this collection, like the entire page. So I have plenty to work on here. I am going to go through, I'm going to pick my die cuts, I'm going to choose some of my rub-on pieces, kind of get those in place, go ahead and decide on a definite place for my canvas flares. And then I can go ahead and get everything stuck down. I absolutely love that little turtle, and he's gonna kind of hold up my net. It's almost like the little turtle is holding up the net on the page. That's what he's doing. He has a purpose. And now I'm just gonna start to cluster. So there's all these little like seashells and different ocean animals, and I am just gonna go ahead and create little seashell clusters. I'm going to add a little crab to my geotag, and really just had fun kind of using up some of this product because I have so much of it that I used all of the like functional journaling pieces or functional planning pieces in my planner spreads for the weeks in July. And then I did create a traveler's notebook size layout with this kit, but that was it. And I kept all of those things very minimal, which means I still have all of this leftover product. So I was super excited when I kind of went through my cut files and decided this is the cut file I'm going to use. And then I kind of went through my stash and was like, let's do it. Let's kind of kill some of this Cocoa Daisy kit and create a cute little project with it. And so that's what we're going to do. I loved my Cocoa Daisy subscription. And I try really hard not to open the emails for the current collections because I have so much of this. I have so many old kits to use that I just needed to take a break from my subscription and maybe come back to it. But for now, I'm really trying hard in 2023 to use up a lot of my stash. You probably have noticed that a lot of the projects that have been popping up are not using new products unless they're design team projects. I'm really trying hard to use up some stash. So here we go. We are all finished with our project. Thank you so much for joining me today. Head over to Natalie's channel, check out her project. I'm sure she has something amazing to share with you. And I will talk to you all again very soon. Bye.